As a small business owner, wondered of being available, accessible, and seen on YouTube. If that sounds like you, then I'm with you. I've been doing these lives for a couple of days now, and I have learned a couple of very interesting lessons that I wouldn't have learned if I didn't try. So let's get into it, shall we? My name is Amit, and I'm an organic marketing strategist and coach. And I'm soon realizing more and more how I can be of more help to solo and small business owners to ensure that they can make a big impact and be sustainable in it. Um, so, let's talk about today the 5 lessons I'm learning starting on YouTube. While I've already done a whole lot in terms of making videos and helping solo and small businesses do video marketing, um, when you're doing it on your own and you're like experimenting, more and more things start crawling out of the woodwork. And these are my observations and learnings. So, have you ever thought that when you're starting out on YouTube or starting out anywhere, especially where your face is going to be seen, that it's going to cause some friction in your friend circle, family environment, maybe at work, so on and so forth? Has that stopped you? Um, if that sounds like you, that's me too. And let me assure you that nobody cares about your videos initially. Absolutely nobody. I can say this with uh, complete confidence because I've been on YouTube or online for 45 weekdays, and my total subscriber count today is 44. So initially, nobody cares. It frees you from the pressure of performing. So just go out there and get started. That's number one. The second thing that I have realized in these couple of days is that you like talking about some things more than others. You can very well start with one topic on YouTube or any place, any social media. And as time goes by, you'll realize that um, while you might be a practitioner of a whole lot of stuff, there are some things that you enjoy talking about more than others. So don't be married to your niche. This is a journey till you find what you like talking about. It's, I'm sure a lot of you know about the concept of ikigai, finding your passion, finding what works, finding in what area you're bringing value, right? All of these things. So don't just think as that this is my niche, this is what I need to talk about, right? Be explorative and find your voice. Slowly but surely you will be able to carve your place in this creator economy. Number 3, in terms of any social media and YouTube, is that a drop off rate for videos is exponential in the first 30 seconds. So whatever we need to do to retain our audience retention in the first 30 seconds is key. Now I have not been able to do this with my lives, but my videos have fared fairly well. At least the first two that I put out, not the lives. Um, and I have realized that if once the 30-second mark is done, where you have been able to retain the attention of your audience for the first 30 seconds, the rest, the drop off is more gradual and it's not exponential. So ensure that the initial moments are engaging and informative and capture the attention of your viewers. In the same vein, I have also realized that I have been doing things wrong, especially from a YouTube perspective. The way we think of making videos is that we will end up making the video and then thinking about what the title and thumbnail should be. In the YouTube world, it's different. You have to first think of the idea, think of what your title is, what how your thumbnail will look, and then build your video around it. To so the way a lot of YouTubers put it is that the title and thumbnail are the promise, and the rest of the video is delivery of that promise. This is a key learning that I am going to apply and see how that changes for my YouTube journey. So basically, capturing attention is the starting point, creating titles and thumbnails as a promise mechanism, and then the rest of the video is delivery of that promise. The next and final thing that I have learned in this journey is efficiency matters, and to be able to think in systems. It is completely inefficient to think about ideas on the day that you want to shoot videos. It's much better to club them all up. Think of thematic bases. If you can think of it like a magazine, and think of everything that you want to do uh, in the next few weeks, way in advance. Shoot them. Sorry, as we spoke about, first think about ideas, think about titles and thumbnails, and then once you're convinced that these are the right things to do, that your audience will enjoy, that you will enjoy doing, then script it all out and shoot it all in one go. So yeah, so you need to think about not just making one off videos, but think about implementing systems for content creation in terms of video ideas, um, thumbnails and titles, how you're going to retain your audience, write the scripts, record the videos. Initially, this might seem difficult as I'm finding this right now, but I am assured that as time goes by, this will become a much more efficient and productive way of doing things. And I'm going to lean into that and come back to you and say whether that worked or not. So, those are my five key takeaways from doing this for very short while. Number one, nobody cares about your videos initially, and that remains to be true across a whole lot of social media channels, especially YouTube. My um, the number of views that I'm getting is really low, especially on YouTube, especially when it comes to live. So I'm also thinking of repurposing the my live content as actual videos soon. Second one is finding your niche. Uh, don't be stuck to your niche, or don't be Stubborn. Don't let your ego rule the decisions that you need to make for the betterment of your success. Be flexible, understand your audience, understand what you like doing, and it's absolutely fine to not know what you're doing at the start, and keep refining it as time goes by. Number three, audience retention. The first 30 seconds are key, especially in the first 30 seconds. The number of people who drop out of the video are exponential. After the first 30 seconds, the drop off is more gradual. So ensure that it's scripted very well. There is interest in the first 30 seconds to retain the viewer for as much time as possible. Number four is capturing the attention of your viewers using titles and thumbnails, because the reality is if they don't click, they don't watch, and all the hard work that you have done goes down the drain. So ensure that your content packaging is on point. In fact, start with thinking about video ideas, create the titles and thumbnails as a promise, and then deliver on that promise with your video. And number five is efficiency matters. Thinking in systems is a very productive way of going on your YouTube journey, instead of making on the spot decisions of doing certain things that can fall flat on your face. Um, it may be better for you to have implementation systems in place that can help you on your content creation journey, ideation journey, thinking about, as we talked about, titles and thumbnails, all the packaging as well as delivery mechanisms. So uh, I am going to apply these five things in the coming weeks. Hopefully this changes the trajectory of my growth on YouTube especially, and I invite you to try the same. Thank you so much for being with me today, and I will see you tomorrow. Have a fantastic day.